In this video, we're going to look at two laws of multiplication. First is commutative law of multiplication, and the other is associative law of multiplication. And now, looking at commutative law of communication, using literal numbers, it states here that where A is multiplied by B, it is equal to B multiplied by A. And take note that A and B are any number, rational or irrational numbers on the number line, and we're going to look at how this here is expressed in words, which states the following: the product of two numbers is the same no matter the order they are arranged. Like for example, where we have 2 times 8 versus where you have 8 times 2. The first expression relates A times B, which is over here, and while the other expression is represented as B times A, which is what we have over here. Therefore, 2 times 8, that gives us 16, which is the same as where we have 8 times 2, which gives us 16. And so this here is how the commutative law of multiplication works when it comes to two numbers as they are multiplied together despite the order they are arranged. Next law is associative law of multiplication, where using literal numbers, it states here that where B is multiplied by parentheses C times D, this here is equal to where we have parentheses B times C, and we have this all multiplied by D. And looking at how this here is going to be reflected based on the use of words, it states that the product of three numbers is the same no matter how the numbers are grouped in brackets. Let's say for example, where we have 2 times parentheses 3 times 4 versus we have another expression which shows that we have parentheses 2 times 3, and this here is all multiplied by 4. This means that when we look at the first expression, it's similar to what we have right over here. Therefore, this here is equal to solving the bracket. First we have 3 times 4, which gives us 12, and looking at the other expression, which is in blue, solving the bracket first, this here is equal to 2 times 3, which gives us 6 times 4. What we have now is that for the one in red, we have our answer to be 12 times 2, which gives us 24. And finally, the other expression in blue gives us 6 times 4, 24. Therefore, the left side of this equation is equal to the right side of this equation. So, associative law of multiplication can be recognized in terms of literal number or use of words, or using this example.